team neutrality. So the dog learns to activate that passive target, show hatred to him, but then we're going to start adding distractions, right? The first thing we're going to do is, and when we pay the dog, it can be with a sleeve, hidden sleeve. I use that fat ALM bite roll. It looks like a little mini bite suit. Dogs love it. But because I'm fucked up with my neck and my shoulders and back, like leaning over that fence is more difficult. So if I grab the handles from that thing, I'm going to pay the dog. So what starts to happen, you'll see, is when they're barking at me, I'm going to kick that toy to the side, right? And you're going to see the dogs go to the toy and bark at that. And a lot of people have trained that as part of like getting their dog to be active to bark at targets. So it's sometimes hard for dogs to adjust away from that. So when the dog's barking at that toy, I'm standing there still. I'm still like in his shit, like right up against the fence, and they may be barking at the toy. Nothing happens until they come back on center and say, fuck you. Then I mark that, I get the toy, and I pay them. So what starts to happen is I become the gateway to getting the things that they want. But what I'm really doing is setting the table for them to ignore distractions, which will later become team neutrality, right? So they ignore that toy, which I'm grabbing and paying them after the mark. But then what starts to happen when they're very fluent with that, then we add a distractor. I will have a cop in uniform come up with a very similar bite device, a wedge, a toy, a tug, and start dangling it, making announcements. Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, come out now, you'll be dog bit. And the dog's gonna be like I'm passive, I'm not holding shit, but now the carrot is dangling over there and it's active and it's moving and it's accessible. It's on the outside of the fence in the beginning. When we start the dog really shows intrusive desire to go after that, they're gonna get corrected electronically. You guys have heard the term redirected aggression before, right? So what happens is when they go for that toy in the side and get fucking slapped, it's gonna piss them the fuck off. And we hope that it takes that frustration and redirects back on me where he's gotten reinforced. And a lot of times it does. And then we pay that emotion. We mark that and pay that. So now it starts to happen, the dog has these funnel, there's blinders on. Like I know there's some high value stimulus bookended in my peripheral and it's off the fucking menu, don't touch.